Hare Krishna, Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Shri Prabhupada, this is Preeti Vilasni Devidasi from Atlanta. Thank you, Mataji, for your warm welcome.
Hare Krishna, Preeti Vilasni Mataji, Danvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining, and all glories to your services, Mataji. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves before we move on to the class? Okay, then I will start the recording. Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to Bhakti Sanga Conference call. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Srikanth Krishna Prabhuji to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, 8th chapter, 18th verse. Before I hand over the call to Prabhuji, I would like to read the introduction about Srikanth Krishna Prabhuji. So Srikanth Krishna Prabhuji's education qualifications are he is done MTech from Indian Institution of Science, Bangalore. He also did publish a paper in telecommunication, journal paper, and also 3 conference papers in IEEE as a part of MTech project. Prabhuji has worked in Honeywell Technology and Solution R&D department for 3 years, and then Prabhuji met devotees in the year 2004 for the first time, and then Prabhuji joined in the ashram in 2010, and also Prabhuji got initiated in 2014 by His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj. Prabhuji has many services in the temple. Some services that I've noted is Prabhuji is a senior brahmachari caretaker in the Chowpatty temple, and also he's a secretary for the management in the temple. He also does preaching in engineering colleges and youth programs. And Prabhuji also teaches Bhakti Shastri classes. We are very fortunate to have Prabhuji on the call. Is Prabhuji there on the call? No, I think so. We can wait for a few minutes. Yeah, is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Okay. Otherwise, I will continue chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. 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 Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Hare. Oh, Prabhuji joined. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Are you ready, Prabhuji? Yes, I can see Prabhuji on video.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for joining and giving your association this morning and enlightening us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam. I now hand over the call to you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Dhanavad Pranam to all the Assembled Vaishnavas. Hare Krishna. We'll be discussing from the Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, 8th chapter, Sloka number 18. Sasattvamenam parito vipasyan stambhasya madhyad anunirji anam nayam mrugo na pinaro vichitram Aho kimetan rumugendra rupam. So he, Hiranyakashipu, the king of the Daityas, Sattvam, living beings, Enam, that Paritaha, all around, Vipasya, looking, Stambasya, of the pillar, Madhyat, from the midst, Anu Nirjihanam, having come out, Na, not, I am this, Mruga, animal, Na, not, Api, indeed, Naraha, human being, Vichitram, very wonderful, Aho, alas, Kim, what, Etad, this, Nru Mrugendra Rupam, the form of both a man and the king of the beasts, the lion. Translation. While Hiranyakashipu looked all around to find the source of the sound, that wonderful form of the Lord, which couldn't be ascertained to be either a man or a lion, emerged from the pillar. In amazement, Hiranyakashipu wondered, what is this creature that is half man and half lion? Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. A demon cannot calculate the unlimited potency of the Supreme Lord. As stated in the Vedas, Parasya Shaktir Vividaiva Sruyate Swabhaviki Jnana Balakriyacha. The different potencies of the Lord are always working as an automatic exhibition of His knowledge. For a demon, it is certainly wonderful that the form of a lion and the form of a man can be united. Since a demon has no experience of the inconceivable power for which the Supreme Lord is called all powerful, demons cannot understand the omnipotency of the Lord. They simply compare the Lord to one of them. Prabhupada is quoting the sloka. Avajananti Mamuda Manusim Tanamashritam. Mudas, rascals, think that Krishna is an ordinary human being who appears for the benefit of other human beings. Parambhavam Ajananta, fools, rascals, and demons cannot realize the supreme potency of the Lord. But he can do anything and everything. Indeed, he can do whatever he likes. When Hiranyakashipu received benedictions from Lord Brahma, he thought that he was safe since he received the benedictions that he would not be killed either by an animal or by a human being. He never thought that an animal and human being would be combined so that demons like him would be puzzled by such a form. This is the meaning of the Supreme Personality of Godhead's omnipotence. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I seek the blessings of all the assembled Vaishnavas so that I can speak something meaningful in the glorification of the Lord and for my own purification. Srila Prabhupada writes here, demons cannot calculate the unlimited potency of the Lord. So as soon as Hiranyakashipu, he saw the half man, half lion form, he was bewildered by the presence of the Lord. So here we can see the previous verse also mentioning that to prove the words of his servant Prahlad Maharaj, Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad Maharaj, is the Lord is there in this pillar? Prahlad Maharaj told yes. So since Prahlad Maharaj told yes, to prove his words to be true, Lord appeared from that pillar, and also to prove the words of his own servant Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu is Jaya Vijay, one of them. So because he mentioned Hiranyakashipu, I should not be killed by a human or an animal. So he want to prove the words of Hiranyakashipu also, who is his servant only. Lord appeared in the neither as animal nor as the human being. So by seeing this, he is bewildered. Hiranyakashipu is bewildered. Who is he? I never saw such a form, because in his experience he saw the 84 lakh species, but he never saw such a form where half man and half lion kind of form, which is beyond the 84 lakh species. Immediately he was bewildered and vichitram, wonderful. This is wonderful, this form. So recently, some of the devotees, they were discussing why Lord came in the half man and half lion form only. He could have come in the half man, half tiger form, or half man, half boar, uh, some form like that. But why he is come selected? Of course, one of the reason is it is not that Narsimha's Lord Narsimha's form is created at that time. This form is eternally existing in the spiritual world. Eternally, the Narasimha Swami's form is there, and that form only appeared from this pillar. But however, Lord could have taken some temporary incarnation also, like half man and half tiger. That can also be possible. So finally one of the devotee mentioned in Haribhakti Vilasa 14.418 to 441, the glories of Narasimha Chaturdashi was given. In that it is mentioned that Prahlad Maharaj in his previous life, he was a Narasimha Bhakta from previous life, and Prahlad Maharaj performed bhakti to Narasimhadev by unknowingly following Narasimha Chaturdashi. So in the previous life, he did the Narasimha Chaturdashi Vrata, Prahlad Maharaj. So in that way, he became Lord Narasimha's devotee. So Lord mentions in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Tam Bhakti Yoga Paribhavita Hrusaroja, Asya Shrutexita Pato Nanunada Pumsam, Yedyad Diya Urugaya Vibhavayanti, Tattad Vapu Pranayate Tadanugrahaya. So whatever the form one meditates, I appear in the same form only. So since Prahlad Maharaj is already Narasimha Swami devotee in the previous life, for that case, he did not come in the half tiger, half man, or half bird and half human being. Just he appeared in the since Prahlad is meditating in that way, Lord appeared. Here Prabhupada mentions the demons cannot understand Lord is all powerful, Lord is omnipotent, he can do anything and everything. So here the example is given. He came in the half man and half lion form. So that's why Hiranyakashipu is bewildered. How come this new species has come out? I never saw this kind of species, because he can't understand Lord is our all powerful and he can do anything and everything. So that's why without understanding this, the demons, it is mentioned, they consider Krishna as not able to understand this. They think Lord is an ordinary man, consider him one of them. So there are two things generally the people complain that Lord is ordinary person. Majorly two leelas especially when it comes to Krishna, who is saying that Avajananti Mamoda Manusyam Tanam Ashritam. So the fools think that they deride me when I appear in the human form. So majorly two leelas, Rasa Leela and Mausala Leela, which they say that to prove that he is a ordinary man like us. Especially because in their experience, whatever is there, from their experience, only a person thinks. A person, whatever the impressions he has, and he starts looking the whole world also in the similar way. Just like when my brother's son was very, he was very 4 years or something like that. I had we celebrated Diwali. Diwali, he saw all that crackers, how the sparks are coming. And after a few days, I have taken him just to, because he is telling we'll go out for a stroll. Not exactly stroll, I was carrying him. I was carrying in my hands and taken to one construction site. There welding is happening. From that welding also some sparks are coming. So immediately he told us, see, there is a Diwali crackers, Diwali crackers. Because his experience has all, in his experience, the Diwali cracker means sparks are coming out means it is a Diwali cracker. And he never saw this welding machine. That's why he is considering that as the Diwali cracker. Similarly, our Acharyas mentions the cows. One time a cow was there in the barnyard, in the shed, and there was a fire accident. And somehow that cow escaped with minor injuries. And whenever it sees the red color, the cow feels that, oh, there is a fire and runs away. So similarly, the people in this world, they have experience. Whenever I look at a beautiful girl or woman, I would like to look again and again. I want to enjoy them. So here Krishna is also with so many women. For what purpose? He also might be enjoying only the material enjoyment. Otherwise, why he is associating with so many women? So that is how, from their experience, they start thinking. So that's why, especially in Andhra Pradesh, the Telugu media, the Rasalila word is synonymous to illicit sex. If a headmaster uh, had an illicit affair with some of the school staff, immediately in the newspaper it comes headmaster's Rasalilalu. Or if some MRO had some illicit connection with someone, then also it comes MRO's Rasalilalu. So Rasalila word is a synonym to illicit sex as per the Telugu media. So because they consider that it is nothing but a sexual affair between ordinary man and the ordinary woman. So another thing is also Mausala Leela. Mausala Leela also, they say that, oh, Krishna left his body, Krishna's body is burnt, and only his heart is remaining. That heart was taken and kept in the Jagannath Swami's deity. And Pravasa Kshetra, when we go there, or if you refer, they mention that this is the place where Krishna died. Such kind of literature we see. So this also, even Parikshit Maharaj also, when inquires, Sukadeva Goswami tells, he gave the liberation to the Jara, the hunter who had released the arrow to Krishna's thumb. And he has he had received the liberation. And what to speak of him, you yourself, Parikshit, he protected you within the womb. So that is how Sukadeva Goswami explains. Regarding this Madhvacharya writes, I will read that. In his commentary on Mahabharata 2.79 to 83, Sri Madhvacharya has stated, Nowhere it is mentioned that Lord Vishnu takes birth like an ordinary living entity. So where is the question of his death? So if we read Bhagavad Gita, Ajopi san avyayatma bhutanam iswaropi san prakritim swam avastabhya sambhavami atma mayaya. Aja means unborn. So how come he is unborn? His father name is Nanda Maharaj, his mother name is Devaki, Vasudeva and Devaki, and Ram's father is Dasharatha Maharaj, mother is Kaushalya. How can we say he is unborn? Prakrutim swam avastabhya sambhavami atma mayaya. So I come with my own yogamaya in this material world. That is what Lord is telling. Although I am unborn, still I appear. Here we can see Narsingh Swami in this verse. Who is his father? His father is a stone pillar. So who is his mother? Stone pillar. So that is the inconceivable potency of the Lord. He is not to be killed or bewildered by anyone. So one may say that hunter Jara killed him. Where is the question of misery for the independent Supreme Lord, who is full of eternal bliss? Although the Supreme Lord Hari has mastery over the entire universe, he nevertheless exhibits himself as weak as an ordinary farmer in the course of his eternal pastimes. But even though in the course of his pastimes he sometimes forgets his own identity, he sometimes searches for Sita while suffering the distress of separation like a hen-pecked husband. Also, there is one pastime comes, I don't know from which Purana or what scripture. Even Parvati Devi was bewildered by seeing Lord Ram searching for Sita. So Parvati Devi told Lord Shiva, how you are saying that he is your master and you chant his name every day, and whoever dies in Varanasi, you chant Lord Ram's name in the ears of the people. But he is looking ordinary. He is crying for his wife and like that. Uh, then Parvati Devi herself, she takes the form of Sita and appears in front of Lord Ram to test him. So immediately Lord Ram offers obeisance, saying that uh, uh, he offers obeisance and inquires about the Lord Shiva. Where is Lord Shiva? Why are you alone here like that? Immediately she understands that oh, he is a not ordinary person. And sometimes he is bound by the ropes of Indrajit. It should be known that these pastimes are simply meant for bewildering the demons. His pastimes like being bewildered by the arrows of the demons, wiping the blood from his open wound, inquiring from others like an ignorant person. So Lord asks, Krishna asks Uddhava, can you please tell me what to do? Should I go to Hastinapur or what? Or should we kill the Jarasandha first? Like that he keep inquiring. And giving up his body and going to heaven are performed like the drama of an actor simply to bewilder the demons. The devotees, however, knows these pastimes as illusory. In other words, they know that these pastimes are simply false deceit. The appearance and disappearance pastimes of Lord Sri Hari are not like those of ordinary embodied living entities. Rather, they are all completely faultless. Apart from this, whatever reverses we see bewilder even simple, ignorant, pious persons, and what to speak of the miscreants. It is to be understood that these pastimes of the super soul Lord Hari are to award fruits to the living entities according to their respective mentalities. So this is the Madhvacharya's commentary regarding the uh, Lord's bewildering Mausala Lila, or he give up a replica of his body in the earthly pastime. So similarly regarding Rasalila also, there are so many because people consider Krishna as an ordinary person, especially based on these two Leelas. So nowadays there is a one web series is going to come out which is called Maharaj. So I was in one particular WhatsApp group which contains all the youth preachers from India. In that, one person has sent a message saying that one of the Pushtimarg devotee, he has written a complaint letter to the one of the present day acharyas. Such and such a web series is coming, and that is it appears like that it is going to defame the Vaishnavas, especially the Pushtimarg Vaishnavas. So please take action against such a thing. So I just went through that particular document. So that is a court case in the 1862, which is called Maharaj Libel case, Libel. So there was one social reformer, I'll call him a social reformer, and he was influenced by one particular samaj. That particular samaj, they accept only the Vedas, but they don't accept the Puranas and other scriptures, which is not as per the parampara. As per Guru parampara, Shruti and Smruti both should be accepted. Shruti is like mother, and Smruti is like sister. So sometime what mother tells, we may not, the child may not be able to understand clearly. Mother may tell, pack your dabba and go. And he is bewildered because he is very small. Then the elder sister comes and tells, packs his dabba. So this much you need to keep, this much you can eat. So that is how Shruti and what is given in the Shruti may not be able to directly understood by us. The same thing what Shruti is telling. Shruti means Vedas. Shruti means the Puranas and Itihasas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, all these literatures. The same thing given in the Vedas are told through stories, case studies, etc., so that we will be able to understand. But this particular Samaj, they reject the Puranas and Itihasas. They say that only original Vedas to be accepted. The original Vedas say that Brahman is eternal and we are supposed to reunion with the Brahman. And all these people, remaining people, all these Puranas and so many songs, etc., they are all bring the immoral activities and like that they say. So such that social reformer, he had written one article somewhere in his particular newspaper criticizing the gurus at that time, some of the gurus at that time engaging in the immoral activities, and the gurus they defend and they apply in the court. So the court, the judges were also from the British background, and they were not aware that they are not aware of the Sanskrit language, and they just give you a judgment. Some of the paragraphs in that whatever I read, I did not read the entire thing, but it appears that they have these acharyas, they have lost the case against this particular social reformer, and they mentioned that these that judgment mentions that Krishna is unprincipled in sexual matters, or all these Vaishnava gurus are immoral. Like that, something like that meaning has come out in whatever I have read in the document. And they mention that Krishna has so many wives, this tinged the everything with the carnal sensualism, etc. So in that way, for the act that is done by one or two people, the immoral activities, generalizing it everything, all the acharyas or all the maharajas are like this. So these are actually the politics. Politics means one of the senior brahmachari is mentioning. Politics means dividing. So making generalizing statements. All rich people are like this. All Bengalis are like this. All Americans are like this. Making such kind of generalizing statements creates a division. So what is the purpose of division? When it is divided, I will become the ruler of that divided community. So it comes even my own Guru Maharaj. He was before joining Krishna consciousness movement. He was supporting the Martin Luther King. Na? I think he was supporting him, and he was participating in a rally led by all the people from one community, and they are all going in that rally, and finally it is a support. It appears that to see one white person also joined us, something like that, and one person makes a comment saying that see here also he is leading us, like that. Immediately the whole perception changed. Everyone started looking him like a criminal. So the lady who invited him requests him, please leave this place. It is dangerous for you now. So these kind of generalizing statements are actually politics. So here also in this particular web series, at least not web series, we don't know what is that is not yet out. We don't know what is there. But in that particular 1862 case, they made such kind of generalized statements without understanding the position of Krishna and all this. So these are the this is there even from the beginning. It is not something new. It is mentioned here also. The demons are always bewildered. They are always bewildered, and they make such kind of things. Even Duryodhan, uh, he tried to bind Krishna when Krishna came for the making the alliance. He tried to negotiate between the Pandavas and Kauravas so that the war can be avoided. Even as a messenger, when Krishna came, Duryodhan, he tried to please Krishna by feeding him nice fish. He wanted to, first he tried his by feeding nice fish, but Krishna did not accept. Krishna told, I have no hunger and you don't have love. So generally a person eats when there is a hunger or when someone offers with love. So he either here there no one is there. So Krishna went to Vidura's place. There Vidurani, she was anxious that Krishna has come suddenly, and she fed the out of anxiousness. He removed the pulp inside the banana, thrown in the dustbin, and gave the peels to Krishna. Since it is offered with love, Krishna accepted. Then next, Duryodhana told, since he is not accepting the my whatever the facilities I want to give, now the only option left is we'll bind him. So he arranges a huge army with so many ropes and all. And when Krishna is tells everything, he proposes how for peace making. When Duryodhana did not accept, finally, when Krishna is about to leave, he orders all the army, come and bind him. So when they try to bind him, then Krishna expands into a huge, uh, a mini universal form. It is not as huge as what was shown to Arjuna in the battlefield. Then even the Dhritarashtra, he wishes to see that form. So to show that form to Dhritarashtra, Krishna temporarily gave vision to Dhritarashtra, and Dhritarashtra had seen that form, and everyone appreciated, offered the prayers, but still Duryodhan he did not accept. Duryodhan felt that some magic he had shown, he had done. That's why he escaped this time. Like that, Duryodhana, he has. That's why Duryodhan he mentions the names of all the warriors in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. He mentions even to the Abhimanyu and all other names, but he did not mention Krishna because he felt that oh he is not he is an ordinary person. Now he is not fighting. When he is not fighting, why to mention his name? That is the calculation, material calculation of Duryodhan. And even the Jarasandha, he also, when he meets Krishna at Mathura, he calls Krishna as Purushadama. You are the lowest among all the human beings. So, of course, our acharyas, they say that, they give a different meaning. Acharyas say that is the one who makes all other Purushas, all other men to go downward. That is the meaning acharyas give, Purushadama. And Jarasandha tells you are not even a Kshatriya. Actually you are hidden yourself in the Nanda Maharaj's place. Like that he criticizes. And we all know how Shishupala criticizes. He criticizes Krishna like he just killed one water snake and all of you call him, he killed a big snake. He lifted one rock and you call him Govardhanadari. Like that Shishupala also criticizes. So in this way, demons, they never understand the Lord and criticize. But we need to follow the acharyas. We cannot follow these kind of people who like these British judges in 1862, or Duryodhan, or Jarasandha, or Shishupal, for us to understand the position of Krishna. So, for understanding the position of Krishna, we need to follow the acharyas. Or even Arjuna mentions Param Brahma Parandama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adi Devam Ajam Vibhu. You are the Adideva, you are the original Supreme Personality. Then one may say that, oh, Arjuna is the friend. That's why Arjuna is speaking like this. Sometimes we say our friend, when he has a nice hairstyle, or he wears a new shirt, we compare with him some cinema hero. Oh, you are looking like that particular hero. It is a joking gesture. So similarly, Arjuna may be telling out of friendship, oh, Krishna is like Param Brahma. Then Arjuna tells, no, no, Ahustvam Rishayas Sarve. All the rishis are telling. Devarsi Naradastata, Narada, Asito Devalo Vyasa, Asita Muni, Devala Muni, Vyasa Muni, and Swayam Chaiva Bravishime. So in that way, all the great acharyas, they have accepted the Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And we should never depend on, get bewildered by the demoniac people who are there since eternity, who are there like Duryodhan, Shishupal, or even the present day people. Instead, we should keep our faith in the great acharyas and the Mahajanas. It is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Swayambho Narada Shambhu Kumara Kapilo Manu Prahlado Janako Bhishmo Balir Vaya Sakir Vayam. So these are the great acharyas. These are the great Mahajanas, 12 Mahajanas. Bhishma Dev is one of the Mahajan. When Shishupal was criticizing Krishna, Bhishma Dev objects. And Bhishma Dev tells in the Rajasuya sacrifice, Krishna is the greater Brahmachari. Because the word Bhishma itself means a great vow. When the Shantanu Maharaj want to marry Satyavati, at that time, Satyavati's father, he tells that my son's daughter should become a king. Bhishma agrees for that. Then he tells, no, no, what about my grandson? He also should become the king. Otherwise, you may not become king, but your son may claim the throne. So immediately, to relieve him from all the fears, Bhishma tells, I will never marry. Immediately, all the devatas, they appear and told Bhishma means great vow, great vow. You have taken a great vow. So it is a great vow to remain brahmachari. So Bhishma is telling, you all consider me as the brahmachari, but Krishna is the greatest brahmachari. Because I never associated with women. but he is associating with women and he never gets agitated. He is a greater brahmachari. That's why he's called Achyuta. Achyuta means one who is infallible. So otherwise we can see in this world everyone is fallible, including to Lord Brahma. It comes in the Prabhupada mentions in one of the class, Lord Brahma is fallible because he got attracted to by the beauty of his daughter, and Lord Shiva is fallible because he got attracted by the Mohini Murti. Then who is infallible? Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu. It comes Uddama Bhava Pisana Malavalguhasa Vredavaloka Nihato Madanopi Sammuhya Chavama Jahat Pramadottamasya Yasyendriyam Vimatitam Pohakair Nasepu. So all the queens of Dwaraka, Uddama Bhava Pisunamal Valguhasa, they are having gentle smiles, sidelong glances, and they are so beautiful, but they couldn't. Even the Madana, he might have given up his bow and arrow by seeing their beauty, but those queens, they couldn't hesitate the Lord through their movements. So that is how it is mentioned. Of course, he is attracted to them by their devotion, not by their beauty. So that is how we can see we need to follow the Mahajanas like Swayambhu, Narada, Shambhu, Kumara, like Bhishmadev, etc. And also the Sukadeva Goswami. Sukadeva Goswami, Balir Vayasakir Vayap. Vayasakir is Sukadeva Goswami. So we need to follow these great devotees, not the people who are making their own theories. Like one particular society who is actively preaching in South India, they distributed calendars. So one of the when I visited my home, one of the calendar is there in Telugu language. I saw it is written there, Rama and Krishna are not gods because they have taken birth. So and in that way, publicly, it is being done. So although Bhagavad Gita clearly saying, Ajopisan avyayatma bhutanam iswaropisan. I don't have, I am Aja, unborn. In the Bhagavatam, Aja word comes several times. He is unborn, he is unborn. But this particular society openly criticizing and creating doubt in the people. These are not God because they have taken birth like this. So we need to see the Sukadeva Goswami. We had seen how Parikshit Maharaj asks Sukadeva Goswami, why it appears Lord broke the religious principles? It appeared like that. What is the reason? Sukadeva Goswami mentions there, the powerful controllers are like fire. They are not affected by the any sinful reaction like sun god. He may purify the place where there is a uh, uh, urinary urine is there, but sun god is not affected, although he sanitizes that particular place. And however, one should not imitate them. Sukadeva Goswami mentions if someone imitates, it is like drinking the poison. Wow. He has done a great activity of drinking the poison that has come out from the Samudra Manthan. And many people imitate Lord Shiva by drinking ganja. So it is mentioned that it is if someone try to imitate that, it gives a ill effects. And these great people, even though when they engaged in some activity which appears to us like contradictory, they don't have any selfish motive. That's why they don't get any sinful reaction. That is also Sukadeva Goswami mentioned. It is mentioned that Durvasa Muni, that Krishna and gopis ask Krishna, we want to go to other side of Yamuna and we want to make a great feast to Durvasa Muni. So immediately they say that okay, but Yamuna is there in between. Krishna tells, tell the Yamuna, I am a brahmachari. Yamuna will give the way. So when the gopis say Krishna is brahmachari, Yamuna gives the way. And immediately they go that side. They make a elaborate feast, and Durvasa Muni eats everything, and he gives a benediction to Srimati Radharani. And finally, when they want to come back, they ask Durvasa Muni, can you please help us? He tells Durvasa Muni eats only juice of durva grass. He doesn't eat anything else. They goes and say immediately, Yamuna gives the way. And they are wondered, but he had taken the fish now. So they ask Krishna, can you please explain us what is this? So he said that we don't have any selfish motive. You are offering devotion. That is what Durvasa Muni accepted. Otherwise, in his heart of the heart, he is satisfied with just durva grass juice. And Krishna has no connection with piety and impiety. He is the creator of piety and impiety. And you are saying that he associated with gopis. What is meant by association? He is within the gopis and within the gopis' husbands. He is the super soul within them. That is how uh, Sukadeva Goswami explains that. Material activities never entangle the devotees of the Supreme Lord who are fully satisfied by serving the dust of his lotus feet. Nor do material activities entangle those intelligent sages who have freed themselves from the bondage of all fruitive reactions by the power of yoga. So, how could there be any question of bondage for the Lord Himself, who assumes His transcendental forms according to His own sweet will? Who lives as the overseeing witness within the gopis and their husbands, and indeed within all embodied living beings, he assumes forms in this world to enjoy transcendental pastimes. So he is associating with gopis means he is there with gopis always. He is the super soul. When the Lord assumes a human-like body to show mercy to his devotees, he engages in such pastimes as will attract those who hear about them to become dedicated to him. The cowherd men, bewildered by Krishna's illusory potency, thought their wives had remained home at their sides. Thus, they did not harbor any jealous feelings against him. After an entire night of Brahma had passed, Lord Krishna advised the gopis to return to their homes. Although they did not wish to do so, the Lord's beloved consorts complied with his command. Anyone who faithfully hears or describes Lord's playful affairs with the young gopis of Vrindavan will attain the Lord's pure devotional service. Thus, he will quickly become sober and conquer lust, the disease of the heart. So, if we read this Palastuti also, generally, if we hear any affairs between man and woman, immediately our mind gets agitated, like Ajamil. He just saw the and immediately he got agitated. Or when we read also such things, immediately our mind gets agitated. But the Palastuti given here is opposite. Anyone who reads, describes, hears or describes, their they become sober and conquer the lust, the disease of the heart. So this is the Sukadeva Goswami answer, and Sukadeva Goswami is the one of the Mahajana. Mahajano yena gatasapanta. We need to follow the Mahajanas like Bhishma Dev, Sukadeva Goswami, etc., but not the any other people who keep blaming, bringing out their envy to the Lord, since Duryodhan, Jarasan, and the modern people. Okay, here I would like to conclude. If any of you feel any corrections or comments, please give them.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji.
Jai Shri Prabhupada. I was thinking your class will go. I'll reach home while listening the class. You concluded it. It was going very nice, Prabhuji. Very beautiful class. It was going.
Okay.
I was making some points. Sometime love makes us eat. Like Krishna, when he went to Duryodhan and he says, I don't have hunger, you don't have love. If either thing was there, Krishna would have certainly, make that food the prasadam. But of course, there was no love. And even in this material world, what to speak about, that great realm. Many times, our mothers, they feed us with so much love. We say, "Arey, Mama, I don't have hunger." But then they still, "Arey, Baba, take one more chapati," and then we end up eating that one more chapati. And then, Prabhu, you very beautifully said that people do generalize, as you were explaining that, they will say, one kind of people is that like that, so everybody is like that, which is a wrong thing, Prabhu. But certainly, Prabhu, I think we understand this only after when we do chanting and we read Shastras, and then only after, we understand that Mame Vansho Jeev Loke, right? Everybody is Ansh of Krishna. There is no such thing like being Indian or being Bengali, as you were saying, or whatever it is there, right, Prabhu? Very, very beautiful point, actually, Prabhuji. And then and then, Prabhu, you were saying Krishna is born and Rama is born. And I was thinking, Prabhu, these demons will be always there, Prabhu. Since this material creation will be there, because it's been ever since Krishna was there, Shishupal was there, being attacked by people. So this will be always there. People are jealous of Krishna because, of course, they can't have what he has. So they are jealous of him. As simple as that, Prabhu, because somebody has a little bit of beauty and then they get puffed up. But Krishna has so much beauty. We see this Archa Vigraha and then we just, keep looking at him. Like we can look at him for 100 years and he'll be still beautiful. Very beautiful, Prabhu. And your point is right, Prabhu. We need to follow our Guru and Shastra, our Guru Parampara, our Mahajans. That is the only way how we can get out of this, Andhakar. What do we chant every morning, right? Om Agyan Timirandasya, that Andhakar will be going only and only when we will listen to Guru Maharaj and their Vani. So very beautiful class, Prabhuji. Just amazing class, Prabhu. Thank you so much. You should have continued because your class was going so nice. Many beautiful points that can help us in our daily sadhana and our bhakti, Prabhu. Very beautiful class, Prabhuji. Very beautiful.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Prabhuji, I saw a hand raised earlier. Who was that, dear devotees? I saw a hand raised. Pravina Mataji. Mataji, please unmute yourself and please ask.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. I have a question. Question. It is about Dhritarashtra. I heard so many of your pravachanas, like there mentioned, like if you have a material desire, you cannot reach the super soul. But here, Dhritarashtra, he was having a material desire, like always supports his son, and he was not fully trustworthy person, right? So how Krishna gave him a supervision to see his avatar, Prabhuji?
Okay. Yeah, I never thought about it. Very nice question. I am noting it down also. How Dhritarashtra got the darshan of the universal form. Although he is having the so much blind attachment to, he is materially and spiritually blind, that is what we say. Then how come
Yes.
he got the... I am not recollecting reading anywhere or hearing about it anywhere. So whatever I am saying is speculation only. He got the... Okay, anyway, I don't want to speculate. I don't know the answer. Anyone knows? Anyone heard it anywhere?
I'm so sorry, Prabhuji, I thought.
No, it is very good question. It made me also to think. I will also check it, the answer. But if anyone else heard in any class, they can share. Or some reasonable Shastra based speculation is also allowed. Okay. We'll check with maybe whenever I come here future.
Thank you,
In that
Prabhuji.
time, I'll
And
find out and tell you.
I have one more question to check with you, Prabhuji. It's about Sanatana Dharma and Varnashrama Dharma. Can you please explain these two things to me? While reading Bhagavad Gita, these two things came, but I was not understand. I did not understand what they were.
Okay. As per my understanding, Varnashram Dharma is based on these four Varnas and the four Ashramas: Brahmachari, Grostha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi, and Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. These are there. They will help us. They will help us to practice the Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma means devotional service, whereas Varnashram Dharma is the duties given. Every ashram and every varna has a particular duties. Like a Kshatriya, he has the duty to protect the citizens, and he has some qualities. Similarly, Grostha, he need to take care of children, he need to take care of old parents, he need to do sacrifices. Brahmachari, he need to stay with Guru, he need to bring alms, and only when the Guru asks him to eat, he should eat. So like that, every ashram and every varna has some duties to perform. Doing them is called Varnashram Dharma, which is also called a Karma Yoga. Karma
Okay.
Yoga means doing the Varnashram duties without any fruitive result, without expecting fruitive results, that is Niskama Karma. With expecting fruitive result is Sakama Karma. So this is the Varnashram duties. And Sanatana Dharma means what I understood is eternal Dharma, because this Varnashram Dharma is there only as long as the body is there for a person. But Sanatan Dharma, it continues even after liberation. Sanatan means eternal. So that is I am the Krishna servant. I have a relationship with Krishna, and that continues. That is actually the devotional service.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Haribo. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Param Pavani Mataji has her hand raised. Mataji, you have a question or maybe? Okay, perfect.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, as previous Pravina Mataji was asking about why Dhritarashtra got the darshan of Krishna. So, like, also I'm mentally speculating, but still with the based on the Shastra, because it is probably Krishna's Ahaituki mercy, Ahaituki kripa, because I'm by myself, I'm not so much, I have no past deed, but Krishna is still giving me the opportunity of taking Krishna's name. And as I was thinking, even though Dhritarashtra was not having Dhritarashtra was having so much material attachment, but still Krishna by his Ahaituki kripa was giving darshan, because he is kind to every soul. Hare Krishna. That is my understanding. Hare Krishna, please pardon me for any offense. Hare Krishna.
Hari.
Thank you for adding.
No, Mataji, don't be sorry. Prabhuji actually himself allowed us to say something. Even Prabhuji said, yeah, even if it's not from Shastra, we can tell. I was thinking also, Prabhu, Krishna gave all the chances, to Duryodhana, but king of at that time was Dhritarashtra only. So, later they can't claim, you did not tell us anything. This is my mental speculation, Prabhu. So that way Krishna showed him to, look, this is what I am and I can do anything. But in the end, they got what they got, what, deserving. They cheated and they still did not go accordingly what Krishna asked, continuing asking. So that's another my mental speculation, Prabhu. I might be wrong, but then Mataji said, yeah, Krishna is merciful. Yeah, then question arises, why again mercy to Dhritarashtra? So I'm thinking maybe he showed the form. So that is the last warning. Haribol, Haribol. Prabhuji, we have two more hand raised. Prabhu, you have a couple of minutes.
Yes.
Yes. Akshar, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandvat Pranam. So my question is something related to what was being discussed. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like, he doesn't look at Patra, right? But then Krishna, I heard, even if you are chanting 16 rounds regularly, you are following 4 principles, it is up to him if he wants to give you darshan, or he wants to dance on your tongue, or like, if it's all up to him. So what is, like, what Patra or Krishna is looking, or what qualities he's seeking, like how somebody does a little and gets like a lot of mercy, and somebody is serious and sincere and everything correct, but still he is like not Prabhu, if you can get what I'm trying to say.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah. So I will tell by understanding. Basically, we mentioned what qualities he is looking for, how to please him. So there are, at least in the Bhagavad Gita, there are 12th chapter, so many qualities Krishna mentions that devotee from 12.13 to 12.20. He gives the various qualities. So we can cultivate all those qualities, and definitely that pleases Krishna. And also, somebody may do so much sincere devotional service and he may not receive mercy. Someone may do little, like a Jamil, and he receives mercy. So how to understand? Uh, so basically, either Prabhupada mentions in Envoy, advancement in Krishna consciousness depends upon the attitude of the follower. So if we have that right attitude, definitely advancement happens in the bhakti. This is the one of the well-known statements Prabhupada mentions in that NY preface. So we need to do our with humble attitude. We need to do our the two fingers. One is our endeavor, and the second is Krishna's mercy. So if we do our endeavor, definitely Krishna will also give the mercy. It is mentioned Madruk Prapanna Pasupasya Vimochanaya Muktaya Bhuri Karunaya Namo Alayaya. If you read that particular purport, it is very mentioned. It is Gajendra prayers. In that Gajendra prayer, 1 minute, I will show you that particular word. Alayaya, who are never inattentive or idle for the purpose of my deliverance. So here Prabhupada mentions, only Krishna can deliver us from this material existence. Indeed, he is always trying to deliver us. He is always trying. So either Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Krishna, both are very merciful and they are always trying to deliver us. Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hruddesha Arjuna Tishtati. He is within our hearts and is not at all inattentive. His only aim is to deliver us from the material life. It is not that he becomes attentive to us only when we offer prayers to him. Even before we offer our prayers, he incessantly tries to deliver us. He is never lazy in regard to our deliverance. So from Krishna, therefore, this verse says, Bhuri Karunaya Namo Alayaya. It is the causeless mercy of the Lord. He is always tries to bring us back home, back to Godhead. So from Krishna's side, he is never lazy in regard to showing his mercy. He is always attentive. Even when we don't offer prayer, also he is ready to deliver. So we also, from our side, the two fingers, Krishna will definitely give the mercy when we do our part of, as far as possible, trying to chant the holy name every day, and as far as possible, attentive. If we do our endeavor, definitely everyone will receive the mercy.
Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol. Akshar Prabhu, I hope is that okay? That's a beautiful answer. And Krishna does not hide it. He says, Mam ekam sharanam vraja, but we don't do Mam ekam sharanam vraja. When we will do Mam ekam sharanam vraja, then the mercy is there completely. But then, people like me, we try to think, still that God is there and that demigod can help me. But when Mam ekam sharanam vraja is there, only then Krishna will also give us 100% attention. But because he says, right, ye yatha mam prapadyante, but we don't do that sometimes. Thank you, Prabhu. Beautiful answer. Thank you, Prabhu. Beautiful answer, Prabhuji. Hemi Mataji, are you there? Hari bol. Hemi Mataji, your voice is very low for some reason. Mataji, still very low. If you can maybe come near to, or maybe you need to shout at that point, or maybe come near to your microphone or something. A little better, but yeah, it can be even louder.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. I just wanted to know whether Sanatana Dharma is same as Bhagavad Dharma. Thank you.
Question is whether Sanatana Dharma is Bhagavata Dharma.
Say yes.
Yes, now your voice came, Mataji. Srikanth Prabhu, you are on mute.
Mataji, can you repeat now? Your voice is now clear. Can you ask the question again?
Whether Sanatana Dharma is Bhagavad Dharma.
Okay. Whether Sanatana Dharma is Bhagavad Dharma. Yes, that is how Bhagavad Dharma means the Sravanam, Kirtanam, etc., which Prahlad Maharaj teaches to is Kaumaram Acharet Prajno Dharman Bhagavataniha Durlabam Manusum Janma Tadapi Adro Martadam. So this Bhagavad Dharma should be practiced from the age of 5. That is how Prahlad Maharaj teaches. What is meant by Bhagavad Dharma as per Prahlad Maharaj is this Sravanam, Kirtanam, etc. Whatever I mentioned also about the Sanatana Dharma is Bhakti process only, which is eternal, whereas Varnashram Dharma is assist that Bhakti process. Yeah, Bhagavad Dharma and Sanatana Dharma same.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. What you did to your mic, now it's really good. Hari bol, Hari bol. Thank you for being there, Mataji. And a beautiful question. No question is bad question. Every question, helps us in our bhakti, because maybe first time somebody was not attentive and now you asked and somebody is attentive and they can listen again. Oh, Hari bol, Hari bol. Hemi Mataji underwent a surgery yesterday and today she is in classes. Mataji bless me too, so I can have that utkantha of listening Hari Katha. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. We'll pray for your good health, Mataji. All of us will chant for your good health. Thank you. Hari bol. Thank you, Prabhu. I must admit, Prabhu, you are a very beautiful heart devotee, because sometime as a speaker, when we are being asked a question, I have done that. We try to speculate it, but you beautifully, you accepted that you want to write it down and you want to ask it further, and then you gave chances to us. Many of them are beautiful devotees, but I am probably the most fallen, Prabhu, and you gave chances to us to go ahead and put our views. So all glories to your beautiful heart and your sadhana, Prabhu, which does not allow you to speculate, but to be a sincere Vaishnava. This is what a real Vaishnava is, Prabhu. Very subtle heart, very very simple heart. No bad things like I have. So thank you, Prabhu. I really appreciated your honesty and your humbleness. Thank you, Prabhuji. Bless us so
Thank you.
We can have some
Hare
of that.
Krishna.
Hari bol, Hari bol.
Prabhuji,
So,
there is a question in the chat box. Jyoti Takani Mataji asked a question. If you have it, because you were traveling, I don't know if you received it.
Yeah, Mataji, I don't have it. If you can please.
Yeah, I have received. I will tell you. Mataji is asking, this false ego, anger, lust, greed are there, which is which is most powerful among them, and also how it is purified while chanting. Is there a sequence? So, yeah, most powerful is the false ego. While the creation process happens, false ego is the first thing that is given to us, and from there false ego comes, and from there mind, intelligence, senses, they are all created. Initially pradhana turns into mahatattva, to false ego in sattva gives the mind, false ego in rajoguna gives the intelligence, and false ego in tamaguna creates the senses. And the lust is situated in the intelligence, mind, and the senses. So when the lust is fulfilled, it turns into greed. I want more. And when lust is not fulfilled, it turns into anger. I want to. Why it is not fulfilled? It turns into anger. So basically, lust is while chanting sadhu sanga, bhajana kriya, anartha nivrutti. 99% of the anarthas are removed at the stage of anartha nivrutti, and 1% they removed at the stage of bhava. So in that sense, lust is the root cause even for the anger and greed. So lust will be removed at the stage of anartha nivrutti. And the false ego, as per my understanding, it is false ego means basically having any other identity other than I am Krishna's servant. So at the stage of bhava, our relationship with the Lord is revealed, whether we are having a relationship with the Lord in the Dasyaras or Sakyaras. That original relationship with the Lord is revealed to us at the real ego. Real ego means our real identity. So, and giving up the false ego. Vidyate hrudaya grandhi chidyante sarva samsaya kriyante sasya. Next line I am not remembering. It comes in the first canto, second chapter. So that is where this false ego is removed. So this is the sequence: lust, anger, greed. They are all one pack only, originating from the lust. They will be removed in the beginning, and false ego will be removed at the stage of bhavastha. Oh, puja labha pratishtha, Mataji is asking. Puja labha pratishtha. They are also subtle lust. One is gross lust, and another is subtle lust. Instead of enjoying with the gross body, enjoying through the subtle body by receiving the name, fame, etc. They are also, that is also one form of lust. And I don't know any book on four regulative principles. Anyone knows? Can you say, Mataji is asking, can you please give name of the book on four regulative principles?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, maybe beginner's guide to Krishna consciousness that comes into my mind. But in
Okay.
detail, I'm not sure. Hare Krishna.
Also in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto First, there is a mention of four regulative principles. Just now you said like that.
Hare Krishna. I was thinking Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Charitamrita, all of them. All of Srila Prabhupada's purpose somehow will bring us not to do the break the four regulative principles. Yeah. And after chanting, actually, it's, three are very easy to actually follow. Fourth one, sometime in Grasta ashram, we tend to fall down, but yeah, with mercy of Krishna, one day we'll recover that too. Hemi Mataji, are you blessing us or you have another question?
There is a mention in the chat box. Lalitangi Mataji saying that Hemi Mataji had a surgery yesterday and today she joined the class. So very nice of her. And we pray for your, successful recovery. You will recover soon and come back to Bhakti Sanga again. Thank you so much. And that's what I was wondering today, why you are not chanting so loudly. Because Mataji chant every day. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Mataji, also that's why maybe your voice was a little low earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was saying, Mataji, shout. Sorry, Mataji. But yeah, Mataji, we will all chant for your good health and pray for your good health, Mataji. So, dear devotees, if nobody has any questions or any comments, there are so many messages coming in. This is her sister answering. Oh, somebody has put the link, Mataji, Jyoti Mataji, four regulative principle, Canto 1, chapter 17, verse 24. So, Haribol, devotees are very merciful. Haribol. So, perfect. I don't see any more hand raised and questions. Seems like devotees today are loving chatting. So, everybody's putting thoughts in chat box. Haribol. Devotees, you can come on the call and show your beautiful darshans also, if you like. Thank you. So, Prabhuji, with your permission, oh, there you go. You see, devotees are so merciful. Vinita Mata is there, Akshar Prabhuji is there. Haribol, Haribol, look at that. Lalita Mataji is there, Deenabandhu Prabhu is there, Janvi Mataji is there. Everyone is there. Hari bol, Hari bol. Thank you.
Anjana Gopika Mataji.
Anjana Gopika Mataji is there too. Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol. Yes, iPhone. It says iPhone. So dear devotees, let us pay our obeisances to Prabhu and all the assembled Vaishnavas on the call. May our day be all Krishna conscious, and may we chant nicely and read something from Srila Prabhupada books. Vancha kalaptaru
कृपा सिंधुभ्येव च पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, प्रभुपाद जी की जय, श्रीकांत कृष्ण प्रभु जी की जय, all the assembled devotees की जय। Thank you, Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Hari Bol, Hari Bol,
राधे राधे।
Gauranga, Gauranga,
Nityananda.
thank you, devotees. Jai Shri Prabhupada.